I've not been doing much on this channel for quite a while. I checked in on it the other day and I noticed that the review I did on the TC Electronic bass amp, the BG 250 115, it's got 6,000 views. I thought, right, okay. So I've had my main channel, which is, it's gone through a few stages. It's now Ben's Garage. Because it's sort of a bit of a niche, every time I do reviews or anything like that, the views just plummet. Whereas like all my car videos sort of are going up, and then I put in a couple of ordinary videos and the views just go down, and it sort of affects the YouTube algorithm. So I'm going to focus on this channel for reviews and stuff and unboxings. I don't really like doing unboxings because there's 1,000,001 of them out on YouTube. But today I'm going to show you. Now it's a bit old, but it's still relevant, I think, in today's climate. I used to use this all the time. This is the Zoom B9.1ut. Fantastic bit of kit. It's heavy. It's built to last. It's try and hold it like this while I talk to you. It's proper metal. Rubbers on the ends. Got all your buttons. You can go up and down through the patches. You can, if there's an effect on the patch, it lights up. You can switch that effect on and off depending on what setting you've got. You've got 40 user presets and 40 factory built-in presets and 40 that you can actually edit and have for your own. This is your preamp. Rail of knobs here. So on that you've got gain, level, sub bass, bass, low mid, mid, high mid, and what's that one? Presence, treble. Yeah, low mid, high mid, treble, and presence. That's for your preamp. In here you have actually got a valve. So you've got your valve side of it, which is on this knob that does the level for the valve preamp, and then you've got the solid state side, which is this one. So you can turn them up and down. As I say, all the button, everything is editable. And then we've got this end. This is what they call the Z pedal. Does your volume up and down, but then it goes from side to side, and you can do that. And that locks the side to side movement, but just push that down and it all goes side to side like that. Not only that, on the back of it, you've got so much connectivity here. You've got MIDI in and out, you've got USB to computer, you've got a control in, I think that's for an effects pedal. You've got external loop, you've got send, you've got gain, return, USB, auxiliary in, level phones, left mono, right mono, no, left mono, right, left mono, right. So you've got two outputs. You've got one input up this end. You've got your DC. Now, when I was gigging, if we was playing a gig and, oh, it's quite heavy, and they had like a house PA and I didn't need to bother with an amp, I used to just, I've velcroed this into a flight case. I used to just take this in the flight case, guitar in a case. It was a piece of cake, absolutely fantastic. You can get some really good sounds out of it. Some of the sounds that are on it are a little bit out there. But we're gonna plug it in. I'll plug in the Bravewood P Bass. I'm not gonna play any licks that anyone knows. I'm just gonna have a random toodle about so you get an idea of what it sounds like. I'll record it through GarageBand. With no effects on it or anything, so it'll just be what you're getting out of this pedal. We'll have a play with the knobs, go through some of the patches. I've got some user set patches in here, which I can't remember what I called them now, but it's just like live bass with a bit of drive, like an SVT type sound. So we'll get it plugged in on the computer, and we'll have a bit of a noodle about on the bass. So this is the first one, slap solo. I'm not really a slap player, but I'll give it a little go. That's enough of that. There's a slight little bit of distortion which you can take in or out. I mean, this is the tube preamp side of things. Let's take that right up. Nice little sound that. So we'll go on to the next one, which is detune. I don't know if the pedal affects this. Volume. There's a little bit of delay on that one. The pedal puts in the delay, so you do it to the side. Next one on the thing, synthetic. This is some of these sounds you probably wouldn't ever use, but it's got them on there, up 2 octaves. It's, so the pedal it's a good effect. It could be used on certain songs. Funky wah. You know, not too bad. Basic CP. Now on the P Bass I've got the tone wound all the way up. It seems to make the effects better. You can have it, you can roll it back and it's... Next one. 60s fuzz wah. Next one, drum and bass. See, certain effects don't always use the pedal, but when you change a patch, it's just like the standard thing. The pedal doesn't do anything until you touch the pedal. So D fret 12. Now we'll do the pedal. And then we go back. Analog PD, I don't know what that is. Bit of an echo. Doing the pedal across, it gives it a bit of an octave out of tune. Next one, Disc Jet. Very distorted, this one. Very Hawkwind, that one. Funky synth. Does the volume up and down. Gives it sort of a bit of an auto wah to the side. I think you'll know what the start of that is. Rock, no volume. It's a nice little bit of bite to that. Next one, pop. Just volume on that one. Jazz. Metal. Reggae. Old R&B. NO Funk. '60s rock. Qtron. ODB3, which I'm assuming is a bit of a boss. Sans amp, which is a preamp DI. And your Z pedal does a bit more drive. Big muff. Well, we all know what the big muff is. Said I wasn't going to do any licks, didn't I? Anyway, we've not got enough viewers to be monetised, so octabass. Let's start from nothing. Oh, a little bit of distortion there. We might have to. There you go. Chorus. That had to happen, didn't it? Anyway, that's a bit of chorus for you. Flanger. The Z pedal on the flanger gives it a bit more rate. And they're all editable, so you can mess around with it to your heart's content. Phaser. Next one, envelope filter. So the Z pedal gives it a bit more wah to it. Now we've got the amp simulator, so this is a Guiliar. This one is the Super Bass. Here we go, Lemmy. Heart key. Roll the tone off now. Now I've had a heart key amp before and they're super clean. It had a valve preamp in it, but yeah, it was good, but it was just heavy. SVT, everyone's favourite. Bit more drive. Galen Kruger. Polytone. I think that's some pedal. I'm getting a bit of distortion in my ears, but that could be my settings, not anything to do with this. So polytone. Z pedal, which gives it a bit more drive. Walter WD. A rec bass, whatever that is. Gives it a bit more drive on the Z pedal. Joe Z. Whee! Stanley. Iron Maiden. Miller's. I'm assuming Marcus Miller. roll the tone off. Victor Wotton. Next one, Jacko. The Z pedal gives it a bit of delay. Billy Sheeran, I think that's his name, Billy Sheenan or something. There is a slight change of effect there, but Bootsy. Let's see what the Z pedal does. Flea. Mark King. Anyway, that's enough of that. Psycho. Way. Phase tap. Acoustic bass. Now I think I'm a bit out of tune, so I think, was it these two for the tuner? Bypass, chromatic tuner. So you press these two together, the tuner comes up. So we're a little bit low on that one. Not a lot. Yeah, A's a bit low. So I've not picked this guitar up for a while, so it might be going out of tune a bit. D. G. There we go. So I think you just hit that again, takes you back to how you were. So acoustic bass. That's forgotten how to play a lot of things. Oh no, what's going on here? Bypass. No, I've done something here. What's going on? Stop clear function. See, there we go. Guitar uni. This is a bit of a guitar imitation. Give you a bit of feedback. Three quarter. Speeds up the thingy. Mellow SP. Synth lead. Auto something. Hit sound. It's got a bit of an octaver on that one. Slow pad. Pedal wire. Bit of a rare one, that. EP. And vocode. Chainsaw. Meteor. Pick. Crunch wire. String guitar. So the Z pedal. There you go. Hold delay. Again, you can go into the settings and change all the parameters for them. Fretless. Storm PH. Four voice synth. Lot of delay on that one. You can have a pedal synth, so you can set up these pedals for certain notes and have a bit of a bass synth. I won't go into that because I can't remember how to do it. And then we'll be going back to my settings then, which is live 1, live 2. Oh no. No, this is still. So live. which is pretty much going to be the sound of your guitars, dry it through quite clean. That's with the tone off, tone on. So live 2. That's with the tone all the way on, tone all the way off. Echo something. Helicopter. Everyone needs a helicopter, don't they? Z bubble. Sci-fi. Phase. Step. Z-cats. I don't know if we've had Z-cats before. And then that's my user settings now, back to live 1. So that is that. So that is the Zoom B9.1ut. Totally integratable with a computer. It's got USB out, it's got MIDI in and outs, it's got loads of outputs. I went DI out into the mixing desk in the end because I've not used it for so long, I've forgotten how to use it. I will get it out a bit more, start playing it a bit and have a bit more of a play, re-familiarise myself. Now it is discontinued, they don't no longer make this one. You know, if you're a bass player that likes to have lots of separate pedals, that's fair enough. This one for me was perfect. It was all in one. I could get all the sounds I wanted out of it, and I could just take it along to a gig, run a wire out to the house PA. As long as I could hear what I was playing through the monitors, no problem at all. It is heavy, it's well built, it's strong. I've never ever had a problem with it. You can pick them up dirt cheap now. I mean, they was about nearly £400 when they were new. I got this, what year was that? 2013, 14? I got it for £109 brand new, because they was obviously end of line and the new versions was coming out. I think the B3 came out with the separate stomp boxes in it. I'm not sure if they were metal or what, but these are all metal, really heavy, really well built. And I'll say, some of the sounds you're likely to never use because they are pretty, you know, out there. But if you're in a kind of band that plays sort of funky music and that, there are probably some sounds that you can use. You will have to sort of tweak them a little bit so that it cuts through in the mix. But they've got some, it has got some good sounds. It's got the amp model in as well, which everything is tweakable on it. And if you don't want to do it via the buttons, pressing and holding buttons and turning knobs and bits and pieces, you can get some software from Zoom website. I think they call it a librarian something or other. You can bring it up on, you can plug the USB from the pedal into your computer, and you can change all the effects however you want it, all on your computer. So it's all on the screen, nice and easy to see. So I'm not gigging anymore, been in the wheelchair, you know, and I've been there, done that, played in bands, and it's not for me anymore. Not just yet anyway, but you know, never know later on in the line, so I'll keep my fingers in. And yeah, I just thought I'd show you this. It's been a few years since this has come out. I don't know when they discontinued it, probably quite a few years ago, but they're still out there. You can still buy them second hand. I very much doubt whether the second hand ones will have issues with them, but they're going to be cheap enough that give it a whirl. So that's it for this video. I hope you liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already to this channel or any of my others. We've got Ben's Garage, Ben's Wheels, and the Mad Dog Farm, as well as this channel. It just keeps the niches separately. So this is my first video back on this channel for quite a while. I did that TC Electronic bass amp a couple of years ago, and I sort of looking back at it, I thought, oh, I said 6,000 views. I thought, oh yeah, get that channel up and running again. So here we are. This is the first thing we're going to have a look at, and we've done it. So we'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.